Uh, uh, welcome. Order. Welcome, everybody. Let us bring our meeting to order by word of prayer. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the officers of leaders and county assemblies for the welfare of the society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor as your servants whom you have been pleased to call performance and trust in the county. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberations in a just and a faithful manner as to promote your honor and glory and to advance the peace and prosperity and welfare of our county and of those whose interests you have committed to our church. Amen. Is there any apology, members? Do you have any apology? Some of our members are coming, but according to our standing orders, already we have the quorum to transact the business of the house. So let me bring to the attention of everybody and to the house that we are looking at the Auditor General's report on the financial statement of Kisumu County Social Health Insurance Fund financial year 2023-2024. Kindly please, we adopt our agenda. Honorable Kumu proposed. Honorable James Omolo seconded. We are doing introduction. I'm Honken Ouko, MCA West Kisumu Ward, Chair PICPAC County Assembly of Kisumu. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Honorable James Omolo. I represent West Nyakach, a member of this committee. Thank you.
Setokum, MCA East Sema.
Morning, James Were, MCA Nyalenda B Ward and a member of the committee.
Good morning. My name is Ben Adega, member of County Assembly representing Kajulu Ward. Feel most welcome.
Secretary.
Everyone, my name is Joshua Clinton, accountant attached to the fund.
Okay. We want to administer the oath. Term.
I, Evans Olo, do solemnly and sincerely swear that every word that I shall utter before the Public Accounts and Investment Committee is the true and nothing but the truth. Declaration that I shall make shall be made consistently, continuously believing the same to be true and according to the oath and statutory declaration act. So help me God.
I confirm from the clerk whether they got responses from the fund administrator on time.
Chairman, I confirm that we did get responses from the management of the farm in time. Thank you.
Confirm from the office of the auditor whether they got responses from the audited entity in time.
Chair, I can confirm responses to the issues raised.
Okay, could I please tell us the auditor's opinion and what informs such kind of decisions. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. The opinion that was gotten from the report of the SHA was a qualified opinion. Qualified opinion usually if there are inconsistencies or inaccuracies in the financial statement. Thank you.
Thank you so much. May I get back to the accounting officers? You appeared in the House last issues to be implemented. What is the implementation status so far? You can present now.
Thank you very much, Chair. Before I present anything, I would like to request you. The document that we submitted is okay. There was only inconsistency in numbering. So allow me submit the one with the good numbering, but it is the same document.
You said there's nothing which has changed, but it is just a matter of numbers.
Yes.
Could you please do that to our data?
Okay.
You have how many copies?
9.
Okay. And you can do that. Sergeant Atam, kindly. Okay.
Thank you, Chair.
Kindly take one to the office of the auditor so that it's a matter of numbering. I hope it is not amended a financial statement. Confirm that.
Yes.
Yeah, if it is just a matter of numbering, it is okay.
Thank you.
We can admit that.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I would like to take members through.
Just before that. Just time when you appeared in the House, we had issues concerning what you do administer. Now we agreed on some recommendations.
Yes.
So far, what is the status of such kind of recommendations before this document?
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to take members. There were issues that were raised when we appeared before the committee.
Yes.
There were 4 issues. So I would want to take members through and the position. Number 1 was lack of approved budget, which is now resolved. Number 2, there was lack of internal audit. This one is not yet resolved, but I want to submit. We wrote a letter to the office of the CFO, and by February this year, we received a communication from a deputy internal auditor at the county. So kindly allow me submit that letter to the committee.
We'll accept that. Then another one, just do the briefings.
Yes. Then number 3 was lack of monitoring and evaluation report, which has so far been resolved. Thank you.
For those are some of the issues we recommended.
Yes, sir.
Will to be implemented.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we will confirm through the report because we have the report with us.
Thank you.
We sat as a committee and agreed on some issues to be sorted out. We want to give a guidance on that. On financial matters, we have inaccuracies in the financial statements. So we'll be dealing with the Roman 1, Roman 2, and 3. Those are the only issues we are going to handle here. The rest, we realize some of them are sorted out. So may I take it back to the auditor? Roman 1, Roman 2, Roman 3 on inaccuracies, the financial statements. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. The first issue is on qualification of the opinion is on inaccuracies in the financial statement. It reads as follows. Review of the financial statement submitted for audit revealed the following inaccuracies. Number one, the statement of financial position reflects a balance of Kenya shillings 28,627,669 in respect of net assets. However, the statement of changes in net assets reflects 7,847,483, resulting to an explained variance of 780,186. Similarly, the recomputed closing net assets balance of Kenya shillings 29,475,371 differ with the closing balance of Kenya shillings 27,047,483 and a statement of changes in net assets, resulting to an explained variance of Kenya shillings 1,627,800.
Thank you. Back to the accounting officers.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. On the question raised by the Office of the Auditor General, this is the management response. The management acknowledges the inaccuracies raised, confirming the amount of 28,627,669 and 27,847,483. The management will reconcile the figures in the subsequent financial statement as part of the prior issues raised since it was noted when the credit certificate was issued.
Back to the Office of the Auditor General.
Thank you, Chair. Management has noted the variance of Kenya shillings 780, 186, 1,600,888. To not address.
Admin, you have heard what the auditor's office is talking about. Reconciliation of not proper so far. There's a lot of variances. Why don't you do that? Because that is just now accounting work.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I'll give it to my fund accountant to answer that. Thank you.
Okay, opportunity given to the accountant.
Thank you, Chair. I want to acknowledge this particular variance that indeed was noted, but it was noted when the audit certificate was being issued, of which now we didn't have opportunity to amend the financial statement, but as the fund administrator has said, we'll have an opportunity to when we preparing the financial statement for the subsequent year, and this issue will be resolved as prior issues that were raised. Thank you.
To the Office of the Auditor.
Yes, indeed, these are issues that can only be resolved at the prior year financial statement, so that by making adjustments to the financial statement. Thank you.
So are you making an effort of doing the adjustments?
Yes, Chair, we are making the efforts.
Because so far your report is better than what we had the other time. And we have to commend you for that. Because you are there to some of the which we were putting forward.
Yes, sir.
For the best result so far. But we can see you have really improved. And most of the issues are sorted out. And how comes now this is a failure on your side?
Thank you. I'm failure. In the accounting, there are some issues that as you prepare the financial statement as the accountant, you may not be able to actually notice them. But when they are going through peer review by the auditors, they always come out. So this one was raised at the final, of which we acknowledge, and it was as a result of the balance, the unexplained balance of 1.6 was a result, including the accumulated surplus from the prior years, that we agreed with the auditor that when preparing the financial statement for 2024, 2025, we'll have now to adjust the accumulated surplus for prior Yes, I think this one affected and Roman 5.
Okay. Any member? Anything? I think that is Honorable Kunu.
Chair, I think we'll just go with what the auditor. We cannot correct it, but in the next financial statement, I think it will be our first observation if they did correct the
Yeah, because the next
accuracies.
actually from what Honorable Kumar said, the moment you arrive here, we'll ask you for that first. You will have to present your report on that, maybe written or verbally or confirmed by the auditors. Most of them are confirmed by the auditor that they are resolved. So you such kind of encounter, because we will have to do that. But more so, question, Romanto?
The second issue on the inaccuracies of the financial statement. The statement of cash flows reflects an amount of 28,019,749 in respect to net increase in cash and cash equivalents under cash flows from operating activities. However, a recast of the figure, which comprise of fund administration expenses, general expenses, and use of goods amounting to 2,008,509,24,825 and 17,086,063, respectively, totaling to 20,019,483, resulting in an unexplained variance of 8,266.
Back to the accounting officers.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. As per the audit query, Roman 2, this is the management response. The management acknowledges the inaccuracies. However, it wishes to clarify 1,019,749 represents the net decrease in cash and cash equivalent. The figure was arrived at as stated on this table. Total receipts 48,039,232 shillings. Payments 1 nil. Fund administration expenses 2,008,595. Then general expenses was 924,825 shillings. 19,086,63 shillings. Then total payment 20,019,483 shillings. And it was a decrease in cash, and the cash equivalent was coming to 28,019,749. Thank you.
Back to the office of the auditor.
Thank you, Chair. I would like to note that this issue arose as a result of the presentation of the cash flow. You realize that the cash flow as presented did not include the issue of the total expenditures amount. And so after looking at it, we've noted that was captured. And of course, definitely if that was captured, then it results that the issue as raised is addressed. Thank you, Chair.
Do you have something to say, Director? Member? Members, if you have something? I think that issue is just as explained by the auditor. Roman 3.
Thank you, Chair. The third issue on inaccuracies in the financial statement. The statement of cash flows reflects Kenya shillings 28,110,872 in respect to cash and cash equivalents transferred to the statement of financial position. However, the recomputed figure shows that the actual balance is 28,019,749 under cash and cash equivalents, resulting to an explained variance of Kenya shillings 91,123.
Back to the accounting officers.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The management response as per the audit query Roman 3. The management wishes to confirm the amount of 28,110,870 and cash equivalent as of 30th June 2024 as the true value. This amount includes the operating balance of 91,123 shillings as reported in the financial statement. Thank you.
Back to the Office of the
Chair, you will note that the issue relates to the statement of cash flow as well. And so because of what I'd stated earlier, then the issue is as well resolved. Thank you.
Honorable members, you understand we are done with that, our concern. And, you know, this are officers station at Jaramogi. And you are aware about the new development. So if you have, as you are parting short, at least you will have to include that. It's very important to the members. Honorable Miki, the parting shot.
Thank you, Chair. Yeah, first allow me to thank the Office of the Auditor General. Now, out of these audit reports, I believe it's what made the Cabinet determine that Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital is worth being a state corporation. It's not for granted the work they are doing and the assembly, but more importantly, the work that the staff at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital are doing. We want to thank you, and I believe we could only put the county social health insurance fund in their hands because we lived in them. As you are leaving Kisumu to become a state corporation, we believe we will still consult you of social health insurance so that it does not die because you have moved to be a state corporation. Allow me to thank our Governor, Professor Peter Nyang'nyong'o, and the county of Kisumu headed by Jacqueline Shoraro. I think we've brought a lot of reports in this assembly recommending Jaramogi to be elevated to a state corporation. It has finally happened, and all of us are happy, and it will give us an opportunity to serve people better and also to get more staff for other small facilities because there are a lot of staff that were being paid for by the county government. Thank you so much.
Honorable Ere.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, allow me also to thank the Office of Auditor General for having created time to make things happen within our county. And again, when the Chair, allow me also to thank the management of Jaramogi for having put good work, spirited effort, so that we have back the public confidence. It is their good work that has also encouraged the national government to really into a state corporation. It is the goodwill of our governor, the goodwill of the assembly that has made it happen. I just want to encourage you to continue pulling your socks so that you can keep on the good work so that we can have our star shine. It will be a good motivation for other facilities that we have. I think as an assembly, we will also strive to work hard to ensure that every regulation and policy that to ensure that it happens. I can remember the county of Kisumu piloted through the Marwa, which has resulted into this. Sure, it means Kisumu has done a wonderful job. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Much. Honorable Nditi.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, allow me first to apologize for arriving late. I had some unforeseen engagement in the morning, Mr. Chair, secondly, allow me to follow the queue in congratulating the Office of the Auditor General for their continued cooperation and good work that has helped us realize the ultimate goal of Jaramogi becoming a state corporation and a level 6 hospital. I think now Jaramogi is the only level 6 hospital in this country, which is a big boost to the health management and services of health, provision of health services in this region. Allow me again to thank the institution of Jaramogi plus their representative. I have visited Jaramogi lately, and it's a completely changed institution. It's not the Jaramogi we used to call Russia then. And Mr. Chairman, I want to say that the elevation of Jaramogi into a state corporation has come, it's going to bring a lot of financial leverage to the county government of Kisumu, and in turn, that leverage cost will impact positively on the support or financial support to the lower level health facilities in this country. And therefore, Mr. Chairman, as my colleague has said, I hope and pray and plead with our colleagues from Jaramogi that even though they have been elevated, let them not run away from sometimes considering the local cases. We all understand the state of our health facilities. Even though Jaramogi has been a referral operating like one of the first, because almost all a bit complicated medical conditions have been assisted from Jaramogi. Therefore, I believe they will still consider the cases of sometimes which is difficult to be handled by the local facilities than Jaramogi itself. Otherwise, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Molo.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, let me congratulate the Auditor General's Office. They were here in time, and I think they have really given us to go through the audit report of Marwa. I want to thank the team from Jaramogi who are handling the Marwa, which is a universal healthcare system. And I think so far so good. From this Marwa piloting, now we have the SHA, and I hope SHA is doing better in terms of remittance to the facilities that we have. And I think if we go that way, it will be a good thing for us. I also want to really commend Jaramogi for how now they handle the patients there. Chair, we have a very big difference from what Jaramogi used to be and what it is currently is. Some of us do go there privately, not as legislators, but as a patient, or when we have a patient there, in what is going on. It's a complete turnaround, and I really want to thank them for the good work they are doing. And you see, Jaramogi not only Kisumu patients, it goes beyond Kakamega. All the neighboring counties refer to this, our facility. And I think so far they're doing a good job. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think for one, let me appreciate the members of the County Assembly for keeping time as agreed on this matter of the audit, and the Office of the Auditor General, the staff, and the entire leadership of the County Assembly, plus the accounting officers. The other time, you can remember when we had Kiwasco here. We were proud of Kiwasco, and we did not fail to mention Jaramogi because of the good work you are doing. We are house of your reports when you come here are better than what we had the other time. In fact, some are best. And given the importance of Jaramogi, we are very proud because it means whatever we are doing in the assembly the recommendations we have entered accordingly, not because they come from the assembly, but these are financial matters according to PMF. Let me also take the opportunity to congratulate the Jaramogi. It is not easy. We have been doing a lot of work in the assembly. You can remember the other time when the Senate committee plus the chair of health committee in the Senate visited our county. Somebody gave a wrong message on Jaramogi and a hair hospital. But now when they came to Jaramogi, they could not believe what talking about in the Senate. It was quite convincing, and there was no reason for them not to allow Jaramogi to. Now it also happened that way when we went to Aero. They could not find the allegations which were put forward in the Senate. For now, you will see several people claiming a lot of an entity. But you know, these things don't start from Nairobi. They start from our counties. And we know very clearly what our governor has been doing to that level. This thing was escalated to the Senate, and it went to the cabinet. And we must be very happy because of working very closely with the government. Our honorable Prime Minister, you know, these are some of the efforts. It is a combined effort. So somebody should not just come out and write his own things, thinking that is the one who did all these things. Maybe it's just one of the data of all these things come from the county. So we really appreciate our governor. Thank you for managing Marwa accordingly. We appreciate that. It is very important that financial and prudent financial management be associated with you people, because you are a big brother to some other hospitals. You need to give them way. You need to show them. You need to hold their hands. As said by Honorable Okumu, that we will still have to do a lot to learn from you, because you have managed, you have really managed the facility as required. So thank you very much. I appreciate everybody. We expect fruitful engagement in future. Thank you. Let me give another guidance that we are dealing with the climate change, and they are almost in the assembly. So kindly please don't move away. I think we are only, when they arrive, we will be convening immediately to clear with all this. Let me end our meeting with a word of prayer. Let honorable member, you can resume a seat there next. I think Honorable Akwach, you can introduce yourself so that you be one of the people who attended the meeting.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. You mean it is over? I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm Honorable Ruben Okoth Akwach, MC representing Kolwa East Ward.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, we understand you. I think you promised that you are going to be a bit late because of some issues at home.
Not really. I had a meeting. I had a roads meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. And we are praying. In your wisdom and goodness have appointed the officers of leaders and the county assemblies for the welfare of the society and the just government of the people. We beseech you to behold with your abundant favor as you are pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in the country. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberations in a so promote your honor and glory, and for us the peace and prosperity and welfare of our county and of those whose interest you have committed to our church. Amen. Our meeting remain adjourned. Thank you. Sergeant Atam, you can usher